So, what I'd like to invite you to do just in this moment is to get comfortable wherever you are, however it is you're sitting, whatever it is that's going on just in this moment. I'd like to invite you to feel down into the bones of your body, into the bones of your being. There is a point within our body beyond the skin and the muscle, the tissues, the organs, the fat, where there is just the bones of our being, that skeletal structure. And I'd like you to set your intention to bring your awareness to the bones of your being. With each breath in, setting the intention to breathe into your bones. With each breath out, giving yourself permission to let go of anything that takes you away from feeling your bones, imagining them in your mind's eye. The skeletal structure that gives you support, that gives you structure, that allows you movement. Breathing into these bones, perhaps imagining your body like a skeleton. And the breath in lights up your bones so that they shine through all the rest of the layers between the outside world and your bones. With each breath out, releasing and letting go of any shadows, any obstructions between you and your bones. Breathing in, coming into your bones. Breathing out, letting go. As you come into your bones, your awareness of your bones, I'd like you just to take a moment to look at the points of contact between your bones and the earth. So wherever it is that you're sitting or standing, the points of contact between this body and the earth. Where the bones of your being touch and rest upon the bones of the earth. With each breath in, breathing into the bones of your being, and from the bones of your being, taking your awareness into the bones of the earth. This physical support structure that allows us to be able to dance, to make choices, to live the life we lead. Without the physical support structure of this earth, we would have nowhere to embed and embrace our consciousness and our being and the life we choose to live. So as you breathe into your bones and the point of contact between your bones and this bones of the earth, I'd like to invite you to breathe in the words thank you, giving gratitude to this earth beneath us, giving gratitude to this point of contact between your being and your body and your bones and the earth beneath your feet, beneath your sitting bones, your butt cheeks, beneath your being. Thank you. And within this moment and within this space, I would also like to say to each of you, thank you for being here now. for being on this earth journey at this time, now, within this space and time of transformation and change. I am grateful for the grace of your presence upon the planet and for your being. Breathing into your bones, breathing into the bones of the earth. I would like to invite you to imagine, just for a moment, how it would feel to live, to exist, to be in a space of consciousness and being and awareness beyond limitation. Just for a moment, even as you hold your awareness of how it is to be here now, I invite you to set the intention to move beyond all limitations, all expectation, all fear. How would it feel to live a life beyond limit, beyond fear? How might it feel to shed fear, to shed expectations of behavior or being, like an old skin, and to live a life of joyful abundance and presence within each moment? And as we pause to consider this, to breathe this into your body, I would like to invite you in absolute light and love and truth to invite the energy of your higher consciousness, your soul, the aspect of you that knows the answers, that knows the journey, that is simply willing to experience each moment, to share with you the energy of its presence. I would like to invite you to ask the energy of your higher self to step into your physical body in light and the highest truth. Perhaps imagining this as a being standing behind you with one hand on your shoulder. And as you set the intention for your highest self to share energy, the boundaries between here and now in this physical body, skin, organs, and the energetic presence of your own soul, your own highest knowing, begins to dissolve, inviting the energy of your soul's consciousness, your soul's knowing, to flood into your physical body. And ask within yourself, what would it be like? What would it feel like to live each moment from this point of connection with my highest self's awareness and knowledge, what would it feel like to live my life as an embodied sense of my own highest self's consciousness? And ask within yourself, what would you do differently? How would it affect your choices in the day-to-day to live from this point of connection? And as you sit here choosing to embody soul's consciousness, your own highest self's awareness within the physical body here and now, ask within yourself if there is any action, any choice, anything that you can do today in the moment to support embedding that soul's consciousness within the physical body. What would this action look like? What are the choices and decisions around it? How would it feel to live each day from this point of connection, this point of awareness? And if you feel able and you feel willing in this moment, I'd like to invite you simply to say, to state, to affirm within yourself, I embody soul now. I embody the highest consciousness of my own being, in light and in love. I make choices aligned with my higher self's knowledge, knowing, wisdom, and support. I am willing to release anything which no longer serves my alignment with my soul's knowing. And simply breathe into how it feels to be here and now in this moment with your own being beyond limits. And recognize perhaps if there are any emotions that come up that say, but, what about, what if? And just give yourself permission to come into connection with your higher self, with your own higher self, with your own soul, within this space. If there is anything which in the past has caused you pain or suffering or a sense of disconnect, giving yourself permission to let it go. The old memories of trauma and scars and heartache and fear. Giving yourself permission to let these old scars and old wounds begin to fall away. I give myself permission to release what no longer serves me. I forgive myself and all associated with this. Within the space, recognize, if you can, how much you are able to love yourself, forgiving and loving just yourself. just for being you. And if and when you feel able, thank you. Thank yourself for your willingness and your courage to be present, to be here now. And as you give yourself gratitude, I invite you to feel into the thanks, feel into the gratitude. I'm grateful to be here now. As you feel into that sense of being grateful just to be here now, I invite you to come back into an awareness of your physical body, softly and gently. I am grateful to be here now, feeling this physical body, how it is to be within this physical body. Grateful just in the moment. How does gratitude feel to you? Feeling into the bones of your being and all the points of connection between yourself and the world around you. The breath that you breathe, where your sitting bones sink into the cushions of the earth or the stool, where your feet stretch out, your toes, those bones, your toes flexing and stretching, your bones and your fingers flexing and stretching. Feel into the gratitude of being present just in this moment to your own sweet being and the being of the earth consciousness around you. Stretching, rolling your shoulders, moving any part of you that needs it. And when you are ready, on an out breath that feels comfortable to you, opening your eyes with gratitude, with a smile, stretching into being present to yourself on this day.